Did I just see a death flag on Favaro and Kaisar? Well, it's not confirmed death flag, but the theory I have right now kind of makes it seem like it could possibly be a death flag for those two. We are revealed in this episode of how the God Key was made, and also we find out about the Demon Key. Now, the Demon Key was made from Satan sacrificing himself and turning himself into the Demon Key. The God Key was made by Zeus giving up his life and sacrificing himself and making the God Key. These God Keys sealed Bahamut. And that was the only way they could actually seal Bahamut. And the only way to really awaken Bahamut is by getting both of these keys, the Demon Key and the God Key. Helheim that Amida is trying to get to has the Demon Key, which will unlock Bahamut. Now, here is the thing with this episode, okay? This is the reason why I saw a death flag. We see a demon, one of the top demons of all time, Satan, and then we see the top god, Zeus, sacrifice their life to seal Bahamut. Let's think about this from a different aspect. What two characters in this series has been kind of classified as one as a demon and one as technically like a righteous angel? Kaisar and Favaro. Now, do you see where I'm going with this theory real quick? Why do I feel like Kaisar and Favaro are going to sacrifice themselves and turn themselves into like a new god key or a demon key? I mean, it could possibly turn up like that. I mean, because we have seen how the demons and all that seem to know who they are. I mean, they acted like they knew who they are in the past. Remember, because you had demons manipulating Kaisar, and you had Favaro being manipulated too. Both of their fathers being manipulated, and so clearly they might have a massive connection way down the road to where they'll probably have to sacrifice themselves to seal Bahamut. That statue that was revealed about the prophecy of like a knight that'll come down and pretty much save everybody against Bahamut and stuff. Well, personally, from my perspective, after this entire series has been progressing, it's either Favaro or Kaisar is that knight. I'm going to say right now. It's possibility that it's Kaisar or Favaro. Most likely Favaro, but he really doesn't suit the description of a holy knight. Like a knight that will save everybody. So I'm leaning more towards Kaisar being that prophecy. Like he's part of that prophecy to save everybody. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of foreshadowing and setup in this episode of Shingeki no Bahamut that makes me question where the series is going to go. Because there's just so much going on in this episode. Like, I mean, Bahamut, we get an actual power scale of Bahamut in this episode. This dude, Bahamut, was like Ragnarok. He fucked everything up. Demons, angels, humans, everything got fucked up by this guy, and nobody could stand up to him whatsoever. Demons, angels, gods, and humans were fearing this beast that is neither god nor demon. So, this beast wiped out almost the entire world, almost annihilated everybody, and it was up to Zeus and Satan sacrificing themselves. The question is, this dude is fucking strong. Like, Bahamut is strong as fuck. What person in their right mind would want to unleash Bahamut? What person? I mean, if even demons are afraid of this creature, what demon would want to free this creature? What angel would want to free this creature? We gotta think about this real quick. I mean, who would want to free Bahamut? Because, from my perspective from this, it looked like angels, demons, and humans had to band together. Even from the first episode when we saw that, like, flashback. Angels, demons, everything had to work together to bring down Bahamut. So, clearly, they set aside their differences and tried to take this creature down. But why would someone want to bring this thing back to life? That is the main question. Who is the main mastermind behind the scenes? Is it Bahamut himself? Is it Bahamut trying to escape out of this barrier? Or, it's a long stretch theory what I have here. A very, very long stretch theory. What if, like, for instance, let's say Satan, that's a demon key, or let's say Zeus, that is a god key, technically want to be freed? Like, what if they are tired of being chained up, like in a key or locked up, where they're just being used to sacrifice themselves to lock away Bahamut? What if they actually wanted to be free? What if they actually wanted to become like an angel and a demon again? Maybe they could be possibly the manipulators here. I don't know. But, I mean, that's a long stretch theory right there. But overall, the episode, like I said, it's a very good episode. Has a lot of mythology in this episode. Like, I mean, the mythology is getting crazy because finding out that Helheim has the demon key, that is where my amazement for the mythology of the series grows even further. Because I remember the second episode. I remember I saw a bunch of Chibis talk about Helheim in the first episode, and then I talked about in the second episode. Helheim supposedly in, mythology is like a term for the underworld, if I'm correct. And if Helheim is the term for the underworld, of course it makes a lot of sense that that's where the demon key would be. So, if you know your mythology, you might be able to uncover and unlock the events that most likely is going to happen in this series, which is pretty astounding. It's astounding how this series manages to do something like that. But overall, wonderful episode. I'm going to give this episode an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I cannot wait for next week's episode to find out exactly what is going to happen next and to see what is going on with Amrita. I mean, is she going to be able to escape? That person she's talking to clearly is someone that knew her mother and gave that pinned it to him. And as I already theorized, I think that dude is most likely Amrita's father because it was hinted at in this episode. So I'll have to see where it goes. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.